guys, it's me Sylvia back with another video. Welcome back to my channel. Today we have Princey doing the intro with me because he is so hyper. He is not letting me do my thing. He's like scratching at my legs. Take a good hard look because I'm gonna put him down. Now today we're gonna be testing out a high-end foundation. It's not just your average high-end foundation. It is the Dior Skin Air Flash Spray Foundation. Do you guys hear that? It literally sounds like it's a spray paint can or a hairspray bottle, and I'm so intrigued. And the fact that this is like $80 Canadian blows my mind. I mean, it better be amazing, better turn my skin into gold. And I also have their Air Flash Primer, which is also a spray-on primer. Not as weird as like a spray-on foundation, because that just kind of reminds me of like a setting spray, you know? It's like clear, you spray it on. So I'm not thinking the primer is gonna be too weird, but it does make that cool sound too, so. But like foundation on the other hand, I don't know how that can be a spray, because I'm thinking it's gonna get everywhere. It's got some color to it, and if you get foundation on something, it's probably gonna be ruined for the rest of your life. Tell me how this is gonna work, Dior, tell me. I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna work after we do it in this video. But make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Before we get started, I drop 2 videos a week. You don't want to miss out on those. And yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into the video today. So this is the Air Flash Primer. It is $62 Canadian or $50 US. It's got a pretty good rating on Sephora, so you know, I'm not expecting it to be terrible. It's supposed to deliver a lightweight mist with photo smart pigments to color correct imperfections, erase shadows, and even out your skin tone, and then brighten up your complexion. Take a look at all my dark spots, my redness. Let's see if it color corrects those. And then it also has a bunch of good things for your skin, like hyaluronic acid. It's supposed to make your skin nice and plump and just make you look more refreshed. And like any other primer, it's meant to make your foundation last a lot longer and sit nicer on the skin. So let's see if it does that. Let me shake this baby up. Honestly, that's the only reason that I bought this, because I just wanted to shake it up like a spray paint can. So let's give it a go. I kind of put my hair like half up, but I didn't want to look like a little boy, so I left half of it down. So you're supposed to use it on clean skin to apply directly onto your face. Hold the bottle 18 inches away. Is this 18 inches? Do I need to get a measuring tape? Is it that serious? I don't think so. I'm just gonna do it from here. Close your eyes and spray in a single smooth Z motion for even coverage. Or you can apply with your hands, I guess. Spray the bottle onto the palm of your hand if you want, and then tap gently onto your face. We're gonna do it the Z way, because that's the cooler way. That was weird. That was weird. I think I went too fast. I scared my dog. He jumped out of my lap. We're gonna try that again because I feel like nothing went on my face. Oh my God, it smells really strongly of like perfume. So if you're the type to not like strong scents, you're probably gonna hate this. It doesn't feel wet or anything on my skin. Like it literally feels like there's nothing on my skin. Let me try to put a little more, because I'm telling you, I don't feel anything on my skin. Like I felt it go on when I sprayed myself, and it's like it evaporates or something. I don't know. That went all in my lips. Prince is looking at me like, Mom, what the heck are you doing? I think I got it on that time, but I'm telling you, it doesn't really feel like much. And I don't think my face got color corrected. I still see like some redness here, some discoloration like under my eyes here. My pimples are still red. So like, color correcting, I don't know. Should I do it for a 3rd time? For that much money? Spraying it probably wastes a lot of product. Let me give it another go, because it's just a primer. You can't go wrong with putting on too much primer. That was a good one. That one, I fully did Z right across my face. So I feel like if it's gonna do anything, it would do it now. Let me wait for a little bit for it to dry. It dries really quickly, and then it dries like it's nothing. The only thing I really noticed about this is the scent. Other than that, I don't think it really color corrected much. Doesn't feel like anything on my face. Feels refreshing for like a split second, but you're kind of like overtaken by the scent. You don't even like enjoy it, you know? It just feels like cold air on my face, to be honest. All right, well, that was underwhelming. Let's see how the foundation applies on top of it, and maybe we can judge it better then. Moving on to foundation, and I also bought a really dark shade Mocha to try and contour with this thing. I mean, I know it's probably not practical to just be spraying on the contour or the bronzing, and they don't recommend that, but we're gonna test the product out to the fullest, see what you can really do with this thing. Can you contour? Can you bronze with an aerosol can? I'm gonna let you know. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's first start with the foundation. I got the shade Beige Rose. There's a little accent on there, so I'm pretty sure it's rose. No, that's the French side. I'm just dumb. It's rosy beige. So rosy beige right here. They have 11 shades total, and this has a 4.5 star review on Sephora. So that is not a bad review. So let's just get right into it. And the instructions are the same for this as it was for the primer. I'm supposed to just keep my hand out in like a 90 degrees, it says, and then do the Z motion. But they also say that you can spray it onto like a flat kabuki brush and apply it that way, and that way you'll actually get more coverage. So first we're gonna do it the Z way, or Z, depending on where you're from. I know you guys are gonna comment that, just to see how much coverage it gives you then. And then if I need a little bit more coverage, I'm definitely gonna need more coverage. So I'm gonna also do the technique where you spray it directly on the brush. That way we can kind of see how it applies both ways, you know? So let's give it a go. My brows are gone. Why did I just age to be 100. Okay, well now it's a primer all over my lid. That was really frightening. I opened my eyes and I literally turned 100. Okay, so let's take a closer look. This is the Z formation, and I don't know how that's meant to get like your entire face, because I went this way, like this side of my cheek is definitely not done. I'm gonna just spritz it around now, because that Z tip doesn't really help that much. And now it's all over my lip balm. This is reminding me of my high school days when I used to like use concealer as a lipstick. So now let's try and get the places that it missed. And did it get in my hair? I don't know. I don't feel like it got in my hair too much, but it definitely got in my eyebrows. So maybe it's because I was really careful not to get in my hair. Oh God. I look so scary applying this. Okay, you definitely saw it there. It got all over my hair. It's everywhere. Why does this have such a good rating on Sephora? Tell me. So now I feel like I have a good amount on my face, but are you telling me you're not supposed to blend this in? That can't be right. With just the spraying, it's very splotchy. Like, I'm assuming you want to blend it in. I have the urge to go in with a beauty blender and just kind of blend it out like that, but I'm gonna do the kabuki brush thing, which is the other way that they suggested you apply this. So I'm gonna do it. Oh, I missed. I completely missed. Clearly, I just need to get used to this product because I don't even know where it's pointing. I'll just apply it on the kabuki brush like they said, and then they said to apply that way if you want more of a full coverage. So it definitely is more of a full coverage with the kabuki, because I had a lot of blemishes there and it's like completely covered them up. Definitely not a matte finish. It's more of like a natural finish. So far, it's actually making my skin look really nice. But obviously, I prefer the kabuki brush technique because that was just getting everywhere. I'm gonna have PTSD over that and like not be able to use a hairspray can after this. You guys, it's just me? Does my skin look amazing? What? Why do I actually look like I do not have one blemish? My face is looking good. Wait, what the heck is all that? No, it's just my pimples. Oh my God. Let me take a moment and really think about what I'm about to say. Because I was ready to just be like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever tried. Like, what the heck is going on? It's everywhere. But now, you guys, there's no denying it. Like, I love the way my skin looks right now. And I'm really freaked out because I was about to hate on this thing so badly. But look at my skin. I had a lot of blemishes right here. It just smoothed it out completely. There's no like redness, maybe just a little bit there, but there's barely any redness. Usually I have to go in like 2 or 3 times with more and more foundation to just build it on like my cheek problem areas. And I didn't have to do that at all. I just did the one spritz thing and then used the kabuki brush. They suggested you could use it on your legs too. Like, I would use it for that to smooth them out a bit. I just think foundation is too risky of a makeup product to be spraying around like that. Like, you can ruin your clothes, you can get it all up in your hair, and it's difficult to get out of things like that. It really is. There wasn't really a way I could get all of the areas of my face evenly because I was like doing different spritzes. One sprit would be like, you know, really hard, and then the other would be soft. So it was blotchy and it was uneven. But using a flat top kabuki brush and just pressing it into my skin and then blending it out afterwards, my skin looks amazing. So I just turned the brightness down so you guys can see a little bit better. I think it was a little bit overexposed, but you can really see that it sits on my skin so nicely and it has that natural finish to it. So it looks like my skin, just better. Like, you don't really see the blemishes, you don't see the discoloration, and it just feels really lightweight too. Like, I don't feel like I have too much on my skin. The only thing I will say is that it's very wet still. I don't know if it takes a little while to dry down. That's something you can also just throw on some powder, which I would normally do because my face gets really oily, especially in my T-zone. And I feel like that would help to set it in place a little bit better. But as of right now, like, I'm freaking loving it. I'm just gonna apply some concealer just so we can get my complexion in order here. Those under eye circles are distracting, you feel me? So now I'm gonna ruin it. We were having a good time. It does look really good right now. I'm still gonna try to do the contouring / like bronzing with the darker shade here in Mocha. Should I try spraying it on or should I just do the regular way? What the heck, we're gonna spray it on and hope for the best. Ooh, ooh, hey, that was pretty good. Let's do the other side and then we'll blend it. Look at my face right now. Okay. Okay, look at me. I'm getting better at this. I got it in the right spot. Now let's do a little bit on my hairline / forehead. Okay, now let's go back in with the kabuki and blend that ish in. Why is this magic? Dior, what geniuses do you have working for you? Tell me. Tell me, who are they? We're almost there. It's almost all blended and it's getting better and better. My skin looks so good. The bronzer really, well, it's not even a bronzer. Like it's actually a different shade of foundation, just a darker shade. But I really love the way it like warmed up my face where I would normally bronze, and it like still keeps my skin looking really, really dewy and like really fresh. Wasn't expecting this, you guys. I may have just played myself and now I'm committed to buying an $80 foundation for the rest of my life. I don't know how cute I would look in a few hours, but I'm gonna add a little bit of powder like I normally would with any foundation just to make sure I get that oil under control. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of the Laura Mercier translucent powder, just dab it on. And it actually does become such a full coverage. Like I'm so shocked with how flawless my skin looks, but it feels like there's literally nothing on my face. So I put a bit of translucent powder on my T-zone and it's calmed down the shininess a bit, but it still has that really nice natural dewy finish to it. What is this witchery? You guys, what is this? Let me zoom in for you guys so you can get a closer look on how my skin looks. So this is it, zoomed in as heck with HD. The camera is like picking up everything. This is the Mocha Foundation shade as a bronzer here. It just really blends in flawlessly with the actual foundation. This is where I have a lot of blemishes and it's like a problem area for me. Also on my forehead, I have a lot of texture. It's like little bumps under the skin, but the natural finish of the foundation isn't like accentuating that at all. And here too, like you can see, it's just matte. It's not shiny, you know? Okay, you guys, so I gave it about a half hour to just settle into my skin, see how it started to like work with my natural oils in my skin, to see if it would dry. It's really difficult to explain this foundation because I feel like there's so much behind the scenes that I don't really understand that's happening. So it was pretty wet when I was applying it and shortly after, and I didn't know if it would dry down or anything like that, but it did. But it doesn't look like it dried down because it still has that really nice natural like highlight, natural finish to it, but close up, and if you feel my skin, it feels like it's a powder. So it dried from like a liquid to a powder, but it still looks really natural. I thought a spray would just shower me in foundation, but it wasn't like that at all. I did have a difficult time spraying it, and I probably will not use it as a spray, but I found using the kabuki brush, spraying it directly on the kabuki, worked amazing. It gave me that full coverage that I wanted. It's buildable in the areas where I have blemishes, and it gives you that full coverage in those areas without looking cakey or looking like full coverage at all. As for the bronzing and the contour shade, the mocha color that I applied, I thought I was crazy for doing that. I was literally doing it just to like humor you guys, you know, to see if it can be done, and yeah, it can be done, and it does it well. This took no time at all to apply, both with the spray and the kabuki. Like all together, even when I was testing both ways of doing it, it still took less than half the time that it would take me to apply another full coverage foundation with a beauty blender. So I can really see this foundation being the one that I pick up when I'm in a rush, but I still want like a full face of flawless, you know, and I want it to be lightweight and very natural looking. Now let's talk about the cons, because obviously there are a few cons. I mean, it's a luxury product, but that means it's expensive. That's a huge drawback for a ton of people, myself included. So that's the biggest drawback. I would say it's just a lot more money than like a regular foundation. But I mean, it's Dior. You're paying for the quality ingredients. You're paying for this like spray technique. I don't know. It's like a fancy type of luxury product. So between the two, I would think that it is worth it to invest in the foundation if you really, really like the way it applies and makes your skin looks and it lasts long and it just works with your skin type, you know? I'm saying that because it's something I would repurchase 100%. I'm loving the way my skin looks right now, and I'll probably end up using this now for who knows how long. Now the primer, on the other hand, I think that is something that you can save your money on and find a more affordable primer that still does the job. But I'm gonna still keep trying it. I mean, I have it. I'm gonna wear this again tomorrow all day, and I'll let you guys know in the description of this video how it wore, if it broke down or separated or anything like that, just so you guys can know the results a little bit more on how it wears throughout a long day. So make sure you check the description for that update. So that concludes the video. I was very pleasantly surprised with the products we tried out today. Dior kind of killed it with this foundation, and I can't wait to keep trying it because it feels and looks amazing. So if you can get over the whole spray paint kind of looking aerosol can, then I definitely recommend trying out the foundation too to see how you like it. And that's all for today's video. If you missed my latest upload, all you have to do is click the box down below to watch it. And if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, make sure you click the bubble of my face in the corner of the screen to subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys. Mwah. Bye.